since November. But we want to congratulate our main batsman, Mr. Palmer, for doing a wonderful job. Made a century yesterday, and today he made 74 runs. And also Shadi Khan, who bowled well. He took 4 wickets yesterday and 3 today, so not bad for old boy.
Tell us coming to Caracol, I mean, bringing this ex-nationals from various territories from throughout the Caribbean residing in the U.S. How does this make you feel to come to Caracol annually to be a part of this experience?
Well, it's a wonderful experience indeed. What we're trying to do for the past 5 years is travel around the Caribbean and play Masters cricket and also do coaching clinic for the youngsters. We think it's a wonderful idea because what happened, we exposed a couple of youngsters to great cricket, teach them how to bat and teach them how to bowl, and let them see some of the old veterans, all these guys perform. Like I said today, Dick said do a wonderful job in his batting performance. So some of the youngsters were watching him, and also when we bowl, we ask them to bowl line and length and keep the ball. And when the shoulder is dropping, we tell them. So like I said, you can't ask better than that.
Give us a quick background of the players, exactly where they are from, and exactly a little bit more about what the Micheal Holden New York Masters is all about.
The Masters tournament we started 1994 with 10 teams. And the guys are from different Caribbean countries: Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Guyana, even down Grenada. There's a lot of guys that play in the Masters tournament. It's from St. Vincent too. So what happened? These guys are some of them are ex-national players from their country, and some are Division One players. So we form a Masters tournament, not just to play cricket and enjoy ourselves, but it's a sport tourism. When we come to the Caribbean, we spend a lot of money, and we also help to develop some of the youngsters. Well, and we expect to come back and support them as usual. Hotel Laurena is our spot, and like I said, George, who is my friend over the years, George used to play with us in New York for many years, and he's a very good supporter of the cricket. George has never left us. We travel to Jamaica every year October to play the Mike Holden Masters in Jamaica. We play Gary Summers Masters in Barbados, and we play the Richie Richards Masters in Antigua. And George never left us. As a matter of fact, we went to Trinidad in February with Mr. Shadi Khan right here, our Trinidad contingency, and George was there. So we will never stop come to Grenada unless George don't want us to come here no more. And, yeah.
As Hachi said rightly, sports tourism. How much does this do for Caracol in terms of putting Caracol on the map as the pristine tourist destination throughout the entire diaspora?
Well, because that's what we know. That's the game I always played since I was maybe about 8 years old. And I met people who play this, we share the same sentiment. And when I met Ochi really before the Red Stripe cricket. We played a game against him maybe in the 80s. That time he was a fast bowler at that time, and I knew him since then. And he's a guy, aggressive guy. And if you want something done, you get Ochi. And when he come up with this Masters thing, because me, my best cricket is behind me, but we could do something to bring cricket and to help youngsters. Mostly, remember, if you remember, he was speaking about the youngsters, and that's our goal. In our twilight years in the cricket, we're trying to help the youngsters who interested and would, listen and take the coaching that we do. We had the last game we had Lawrence Rowe. We have people like Micheal Holden and many of the other players who national and represent West Indies. They're interested to even come for nothing. Gus Logie, Shadi Khan brought Gus Logie 1 year, and few other players. So Jeffrey Dusha and Jimmy Adams. So that's what we're about. And if the youngsters will listen, this guy will teach them.
Good.
And that's what we're about.
And finally, from Caracol, Hotel Laurena, Montreal Stars, the Leicester team, the Harville team.
Yes.
Where would you like to see this sort of an event 5 years from now?
We hopefully next year we're hoping to have a team from St. Vincent and maybe 2 teams from Grenada and the teams from Caracol, and we will play like a round robin cricket, and the best man win. So we are about, like it would work out to be sports tourism, and I would like to, one of my good friends, I would like to have him say something, Mr. Ramsey, would say.
Well, Caracol is a lovely place, and I see that the people are very friendly. And even though we didn't play as much cricket as I would have liked to, we always had something to do. Even going to the beach was good, and we have seen more friendly faces. Well, regular Caribbean thing. The people are friendly, nice, and jovial, and my friend, there's no place that you can go that you can find basically crime free. So that alone, like I told my wife, I'm coming back every year.
Beautiful. Your team, your impressions as to the wicket that you experienced in Carrick over the last couple of days and the bowling attack that, of course, you savagely put just about to all.
Big improvement from last year. We played here, the youngsters are actually growing into maturity, and I still think they have a far way to go. But for me here, the cricket is secondary. I really enjoy the hospitality of the people here in Karakou, and it's a tournament that I definitely look forward to on an annual basis, as Mr. Hutchinson said. So whenever the tournament is going on, Mr. George organized. I have to say a special thank you to him for actually organizing and coordinating this tournament. So I think it's a big factor for Karakou. It's a part of sport tourism. I'm actually from a tourism community, and I see a lot of potential here where sports, through sports, and the experience of Mr. George actually traveling around the tour, the Caribbean, and having that experience could actually do wonders for Karakou.
Okay, thanks, man. Your impressions, sir?
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shadi Khan. I'm from Trinidad. I've been on this tour, this Masters tour, for the last 5 years, and I've been trying to promote the cricket as much as possible. In New York, that's what we do, promote cricket, and we're here to help, like you say, help the youngsters and do a good job. Mr. Andrew George is a great help for Karakou, and I think that the people of Karakou should step forward and enhance him so that he can really put his foot forward and help the cricket in Karakou. Thank you.